Hi, welcome back to Wallflowers. I normally do my Wednesday haul on a Wednesday. Carol couldn't make it yesterday, so we decided to go today. And wow, did we have a haul today to take? So I'll talk you through it. I'll do exactly what I always do. I'll do the price cost analysis, what I've paid for it, what the value was, and what the saving was, and of course, talk you through the item itself. So I'll start at the beginning. Item number one is a beautiful little plant. There's always bunches of flowers to take for free, and I always look for a plant if possible, something that I'll have more long term rather than a bunch of flowers. And this was so cute, a little house plant. I just thought, yeah, that'll be perfect. So it should have been £4 in Marks and Spencer's, and of course it was a free gift. So I'll cut the leaves off with the dead bits, and hopefully this should flourish. It's not to be kept in the direct sunlight, just a lit position. So I think it's really cute, and it's something I'll enjoy looking at. So that's the first item. Second item, there was lots of bulk buys, so I really took advantage today. Bulk buy tray of green beans, absolutely delicious. A few scraggly ones in between, but we'll cut them down and make the most of it. So here we have 2 kilos of green beans. Now I paid £1.25 for this 2 kilos. The lowest price I could see on the internet was £12, because of course you buy a couple of 100 grams etc. for so much. That 2 kilo would have cost £12, so it's a fantastic saving of £10.75. Unbelievable. We'll can them and have them for the rest of the year, and they'll be delicious. Next on the list is a 10 kilo bag of carrots. I can't actually see into the bag, so I'm hoping they're all really good. If not, we'll just make the most of what we've got. I've paid £2.50 today for this bag, and the cheapest I could find it was for £10. So again, an absolute saving of £7.50. Amazing, a fortune just on 3 items. Next item is tomatoes, and just look at the quality of these tomatoes on the vines. Absolutely beautiful. We'll have meal after meal with these, and we will can quite a few green beans in them, quite a few of them, and I'll do them with basil like I did last time, and just have them ready there for future use. But yeah, absolutely beautiful quality. There's 2.25 kilos of tomatoes here, and I managed to get them for £2. And the cheapest I was able to find them were £10 for 4 kilos. So I know there's 2.25 there, but I've just halved the price. So I'm calling it £5, which is a £3 saving to me, and I'm quite happy with that. But I actually think there's bigger savings there, because
normally on a vine like that is £1 or
just one vine, and there's tons there. The next bargain, just have to move a couple of things, is a 10 kilo box of salad potatoes, and we absolutely love our salad potatoes. We'll have them in salads, we'll have them in meals, any number of meals we'll have the salad potatoes with, won't we? Boiled, kept in the skins. Do you want to open it? Okay. Mr. Wallflowers wants me to open it and show you inside the box. Hope I didn't slice any of the potatoes there. It's a good job we did, because they're getting a little sweaty. Some of them with a few roots on. Oops, a daisy. Come on, Marianne. So we'll give them a good wash. Might even plant some of them. We'll can some of them, eat some of them starting today. and see how we go. As I say, there's 10 kilos of them there. Good job you said open them, because they do need airing. And we'll crack along with those. Can I just rinse my fingers? So, that's the potatoes. So I paid £3.50 for those 10 kilos of salad potatoes, and the cheapest I could find them in any of the supermarkets or online services was £14.50. So that's a massive saving of £11. Fabulous. Well, they last us well over 6 months, won't they? Well over. A little treat for the good weather coming in. So these are like ice pops, really. Did you open the box? Basically ice pops, duo, fruit salad flavoured ice pops. They're not frozen yet, still in liquid form. And we'll all enjoy one of them in the warm weather, won't we? The fruit salad flavour. And I managed to get the box full, which is 8. For just £1, and they would have cost £2 in the shop. So yeah, really happy with those. A bottle of water. It's few and far between I can find the bottled water, but I always buy them and keep our water supply topped up. Cost me 42p, would have actually only cost 80p in the shop, but it's a savings of 38p. Sometimes we don't keep on top of the purified quick enough whilst we're cooking or we're doing different things, and we need to top up with the water. And also Mr. Wallflowers likes to take a bottle of water to work with them, so sometimes we're not on top of it, and it's always good to fall back on, isn't it, to make sure that we've got the bottled water there. And of course we never know if a disaster should happen to the pipes outside. These were a nice little thing today. I wish you could smell them. So they are lavender and rose candles in a tin, but they smell absolutely lovely. It's not old lady lavender, it's a really nice flavour, smell, scent. So they had those, they had eucalyptus, and they had the peony, but the peony didn't smell as fresh as some peonies do, and it had old lady talcum powder remnants in my mind, and I just didn't like it. So I just got 3 of the lavender, and they were 3 for £1. Let me find where I am. 3 for £1. And I actually looked online, and these actual exactly the same candles would be £3.99 each per candle. So it would have cost me £11.97, which is a massive saving of £10.97 just on those 3 little candles. Now, of course, it could be part of a gift. One will be lit tonight because I really am eager to smell it. And I'll keep 2 in reserve and see, possibly gifts or possibly just for personal use.
Quiz prizes.
Or a quiz prize, maybe one of them could be a quiz prize. Would you like to win a little candle? Because of course the quizzes are coming back on Sunday, if that's what interests you and you want to join us. I picked this up. Oscar suffers from eczema, normally in the joint of his arm and behind his knees, and he has done since he was a baby, hasn't he? I always moisturised him as a baby and put emollients on him, so I thought I'd pick this up, let him have a whirl, see if it's any good for him. I paid 42p for it, and this should have been £5.99, so it's a big saving of £4.57. You know, I might use a bit of that as face moisturiser or body moisturiser for myself. I think I could probably do with a bit of an emollient at the moment. A nice little treat for me. 5 cream eggs. So I'll put those in the fridge and help myself when I want a treat.
They could be a quiz prize.
No, they can't. They're mine. I've paid £2 for them, but they would have been £2.50 in the shops. So it's a saving of 50p. We got, now, they look a bit squashed because they've been in the trolley, etc., but they'll be fine. 2 Warburton's half and half loaves. Because we've got no transport and because we haven't been going shopping as often as we normally do, Carol and I, bread's become an issue. And Mr. Wallflowers asked me to stock up on the sliced bread today. So I managed to get 3 loaves of the sliced bread and some other bread items. So I got 2 of these half and half, absolutely completely free. But they would have cost me £1 each, so it's a total saving of £2. Both of those will go directly in the freezer, won't they? So we've got them to fall back on. I also got a Warburton's toasty. This cost me 42p today, and same as last week, Asda are still selling these for £1 on sale at the moment. I think they're generally normally £1.40, but they're on sale in Asda for £1. The date on that is the 6th of May. Is that tomorrow?
3rd now. 2nd today.
Oh, 2nd today. So we've still got 4 days on it. So it's fine. It's like it would be we bought it in the shop now.
Yeah.
It's cost me 42p. Would have been £1. So it's 58p savings. Beautiful. 2 lovely tiger breads. We really enjoy a tiger loaf, don't we? One will go in the freezer. One will be left out. Probably go with our evening meal tonight, won't it? One of these. They were absolutely free, and it would have cost me £2.30, £1.15 each, so it's a total savings of £2.30. The ciabatta, I really like the look of it. They said today we could take as much bread as we need, so I thought that's wonderful. There's a rectangle ciabatta. Should have been £2. Best before 27th of April. Actually looks really in good condition. And probably tomorrow, with some of the tomatoes and some of the fresh bits we've got, we'll actually do a pizza on that and have that for tea for Friday night. And I think that'll be lovely. So the ciabatta bread was free, would have cost £2, total savings £2. As you see, we always get these crusties. I got 2, 4, 6 of those and a ciabatta. Would have cost me £1.50, and I got them for free, so total saving of £1.50. All the breaded items are free, including the donuts and the little muffins. So I got 2 chocolate and 2 pink iced and 2 muffins. All of those were free. And for the donuts would have cost me £1.35. And the muffins would have cost me 75p. So those that watch regularly, Oscar will eat the donuts, and I'll probably have the muffins. Mr. Wallflowers won't have any. He'll be eating something else that we'll come across in a moment. I got 3 new toothbrushes. I thought it was time to replace the toothbrushes, 3 wisdom toothbrushes. As you can see, it's 2 points, so it's cost me 84p. They would have been £1.25 in the shop, so it's a 41p saving. Obviously pink for myself, blue for Mr. Wallflowers, and Oscar will have the green. So they're updated and renewed. This looked quite interesting. I think I've picked up one before. So it's a sage and red onion stuffing mix with ciabatta breadcrumbs. And as we love the ciabatta so much, I thought, yeah, that would be really nice. So probably have that at the weekend with our next roast. Cost me 42p. Should have been £2.20. So it's a £1.78 saving. Wonderful. Now this is what Mr. Wallflowers will be eating whilst we eat those things, but he knows he still has to save us a couple. So we've got the orange matchmakers. I've paid 42p for them. They would have cost me £1.50 in the shop, so it's a saving of £1.08. Amazing. As usual, I've picked up the crisps they like, so it's the Bombay crisps, 12 packets. I paid 84 pence for them. Would have cost £2.70, so it's a £1.86 pence saving. A different fizzy drink for Oscar today. Again, it's 2 points. I got him some old Jamaica ginger beer, and I think he'll enjoy that for a treat as he's working in the garden with us this week. So I've paid 84 pence, 2 items. Would have cost £2, so it's a £1.16 saving. This looked really good. Oscar and I will share this. I don't normally eat a breakfast cereal, but I do like crunchy nut. And these are salted caramel flavour. And I thought, yeah, we'll give those a whirl. So they were a 3-point count. So obviously they've cost me £1.26, but they would have been £3.29 in the shops. I thought I'll give them a whirl. If I like them, I'll get them again, or if Oscar likes them. But I thought, yeah, it's a new taste test for me. But I do like crunchy nut, don't I? I like porridge, I like crunchy nut. I'm just not keen on Cocoa Pops, Puffs or Cheerios or any of those things, but I do like those. And a cabbage, nice cabbage. Someone asked us to show the fried cabbage, and we will get round to that one day. We just haven't done it yet on camera. Next item is a tin of Marks and Spencer's sardines. As you know, we like our sardines. I've paid 42 pence for that tin, and it would have cost 70 pence, so a 28 pence saving. I didn't even know how to pronounce this, but the beans looked really nice, and I thought we'll have them, whether it's the stir fries, soup, etc. They'd be really nice. So it's flageolet beans. I did have to Google it for the correct pronunciation, because I was looking at it, I was thinking flageolet. It doesn't not right. So it's flageolet beans, and yeah, just an extra twist to some meal we have along the way. They cost me 42 pence. They would have been £1.90 in the shops, so it's a £1.48 saving. Carol decided to treat herself and picked up a packet of Butterkist popcorn. And Mr. Wallflowers has been asking to watch a film on the TV. I think he wanted to watch the Amy Winehouse film, if we can manage to get that, or any other film. So I thought, a little bit of popcorn, and the three of us can share that if we like it. If we don't, Oscar will polish the whole bag off. But yeah, a little treat. Just cost 50 pence. Would have cost £1.50 in the shop. Gives us a saving of £1. These were absolutely free, and the Haagen-Dazs, they've melted. I'm going to have to put them in the freezer quickly. Haagen-Dazs lime and mojito sorbet, lime and mint with a touch of rum. Now Oscar's opened one to decide if he likes it or not. He liked it that much, he took the whole tub away, and he didn't return with it, so they will go straight in the freezer, and they will be his treat. Haagen-Dazs sorbet. Now I got those absolutely free. As I say, there was 4 of them. Should I have purchased them in the shop, it would have cost me £19.20. I remember when Mum was alive, and Mum really enjoyed ice cream, particularly the Haagen-Dazs, and we had to go and purchase it. And she'd only eat a small amount each time, but she'd like to eat it out the tub. So we bought her the miniature tubs, and I remember they were £2 and £3 per miniature tub at the time. I mean, we're going back quite a while now, but we purchased them all the same to make sure she had them. And I know Haagen-Dazs are expensive, but I think £19.20 for 4 little pots of sorbet is crazy. So yeah, a complete saving of £19.20. I picked up a pack of bacon, so there's 16 rashers in there. It's a 4-point, so it's cost me £1.68. Would have cost me £2.50, so it's an 82 pence saving. That'll be tomorrow's breakfast, won't it? Hopefully a couple more out of it. 9 toilet rolls. Now what we normally do with toilet rolls is, what's the app called?
Groupon.
There's an app on the phone called Groupon. There's another one called Voucher. And we normally buy our toilet rolls in bulk, 121 rolls at a time. We pay approximately, what was the purchase we had to make?
It's £32 for 120.
It was £32, £34.
£32.99.
For 120 toilet rolls. When you break that down, it's 28 pence per toilet roll. And much better. Frugally, that's how I work it out. I work it out per toilet roll, how much I'm paying. So it's 28 pence per toilet roll. I think I worked this out approximately the same, 28 pence or 33 pence. And the ones we had to purchase earlier last week were from the shop and they worked out at 33 pence per roll. But I like to be stored up and in advance. So we've made a new order through Groupon. And we got 120 rolls at 28 pence a roll, which is just under £33. So yeah, this is just to tide us over until the delivery arrives. Just while I'm at it, working on the breakdown, today I also found a 20 litre of Ariel washing liquid, clothes detergent for the washing machine. It was 20 litres for £50. And I thought, well, we don't normally have that amount of spare cash, but to take that out of the savings to buy 20 litres, is it viable? So I stood there in the shop and I considered it, I thought 20 litres. So then I went over to the other side of the wall where they had the smaller individual bottles we'd normally pay. And there were £3 for 1 litre, 125 grams. So
1.25 litres.
1.25 litres. So basically it was a litre and a quarter for £3. So standing there in the shop, I'm crazily trying to do the calculations. So I thought, well, if I times that by 20 bottles, it cost me £60. So I'm actually saving £10. But I'd forgot the 2.5 litres as well.
0.25.
0.25, which is a quarter of a litre. So if I've got 20 quarters of a litre, I've actually got 5 litres. So that makes 25 litres for £60. So by paying the £50 for the 20 litres, I'm only saving £5. But I've got to hump this giant container home, hump it round trying to fill a smaller container each time I use it, just for saving £5. And to me it didn't seem viable at the time. £5 is a lot of money and I'm grateful to save £5, but I would have liked to have saved £10-15 to make it worth my while to mess around with the large container. So I left it today. But that's the calculations I'm making when I'm shopping. I'm actually splitting it down. I'm looking at the weight, I'm looking at the capacity, and I'm working out how much that's costing me along the way. I hope that all makes sense. Does it make sense, Mr. Wallflowers? You know that's how I think, but I don't know if it makes sense when I explain it to others. But that's what I do. So I didn't buy the detergent in the end, I left that. But I did get us some toilet rolls to tide over. So that brings me to the end of everything I've purchased today. And it's a much bigger shop than I've done for quite a while because the bulk buys are amazing. So all in all, I spent today £25 9 pence. £25 9 pence. And the value of everything that you see here is £124 15 pence. So my total savings today is £99 6 pence. So I've saved nearly £100, £99 6 pence, and I've only spent £25. I think it's absolutely amazing. I hope you're, even if you're in America, Canada, Australia, I hope you're searching Google for pantries, food initiatives, food waste outlets, things, shops or food providers that save from landfill. You may have to vary what you type into the search engines, and you may even have to change your search engine. Some people use Google, some people use DuckDuckGo, and there are several Bings and different search engines. If you've got the capacity to change your search engine and still do those searches, you may come up with something completely different. Excuse me. The algorithms affect which search engines promote and show what's available. But there are lots of facilities abroad in different parts of the UK that people are bringing my attention to and telling me that are available. I often have people saying, oh, there's nothing in my area. And sometimes if I have a moment, I'll take a quick search and try and find, I'm not great at geography, but I do try and find if I can find something close to help someone. But yeah, change the words you're putting into the search engines. Word of mouth, if you're a church goer, discuss her at church. If you're in any communities or clubs, or as I say, keep intensely searching and change the words or even change the search engine. You'd be surprised what you come up with. And if you can save £99, you can save £20, you can save £10 or £5, it's a blessing, you know. It's something that goes somewhere else to help your family or yourself along the way. But yeah, so we've got a lot of work ahead of us. I have to source where I'm going to put everything, wrap the breads up, get certain things in the freezer. I will be canning the tomatoes, canning the green beans, canning the carrots, canning some of the potatoes. These will be videos that we will bring to you over the next week or so. We've already got a couple in the can in reserve, so hopefully we don't run out of videos. And after we sit down and have a brief coffee now, we're actually going to go and do the next stage of the bottom garden revamp. So yeah, I hope you're keeping up with us, and I hope you're enjoying what we're putting out at the moment. But we're back and we're enjoying it. We just hope we can grow this community back to where we were before we had to take that long pause. But yeah, hope you're enjoying seeing what I do and how I do it. I love showing it. I absolutely love showing how I do it and what I do. But it's down to availability. You can only get and do it if it's there for you to take. Some weeks I don't really get a lot, and some weeks I can come back with a vast amount of fresh produce like this. And I'm so overjoyed. I'm so overjoyed. Thank you for joining me today. Take care. Please remember you're loved, and we'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.